my treat today. I don't think they'll take that here. Of course they take Discover. You're stuck in the past. Unlike me. You look right.
Discover is accepted at 99% of places nationwide.
Totally.
Hello, what's up? I will do live stream later. What's going on? Vaughn, what's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Okay, do your thing, cuz. Do your thing. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. You feel? Be a part of this Blaze shit. For real, for real. 50 subs last night. That's what's up, bro. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you. Basketball legend, what's going on, man? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. You dig? Subscribe, 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 man. It's your boy Blaze in the building. For real though. For real though. Proud of you. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Hit that like button too then. Hit that like button too. That let me know you subscribe when you hit the like button too. You know what I'm saying? Because if I know if you hit the subscribe button, you gonna hit the like button. You know what I mean? So y'all subscribe, y'all hit the like button, man. Just trying the channel up. That's it. That's it. Ain't nothing. Y'all ain't getting the show yet till we get these people in here, man. We gotta get Blaze in here. We gotta get it in here. That's how we get the show rolling. You know what I'm saying? Promote, 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 promote. You know what I'm saying? That's how we get the show rolling. When we promote, 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 promote. Alright then, now what's up? What's up? Do what you do, watch my shoes. Do what you do, watch my shoes.
Yeah, I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. Knew who I wanted to be, and I did. Shit, since I was 9, I was telling my uncle, I'm gonna be a rapper, and I did.
I'm watching a rapper and a football player. Y'all know who they is, y'all listen. Trapping shipping from LA, high bags and low bags. Okay then, go ahead and hit that like, subscribe to the channel, man. Brooklyn, what's going on? What's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. MU, what's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Welcome, welcome. What's going on? What's going on? Shout out Iran, man. I know I gotta be some Iranians. I got a lot of Iranians, man. I got a couple of y'all Iranians in this bitch, man. Feel me? I got a lot of y'all Iranians in this bitch. What's going on?
Yo, what's good? What's poppin'? What it is, what it ain't, what it could be, what it should be, what it would be. Cam Newton and Son, Mr.
That is Marlene. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Appreciate the like, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, I just
Appreciate it.
always keep it funky. Now, this one right here, this is something to be appreciated for years to come, because not only is this a person that I've seen grow up, I've been a fan of, but it's Atlanta.
Nah, for real.
You dig what I'm saying? It's a, like, yo, like, you have to understand, seeing a lot of people talk to this gentleman, but none of them really embody what we naturally share. I call it Wakanda, but we from Atlanta. This particular individual is a rapper, entrepreneur, but most importantly, he's a father and an Atlanta native. I present the son and introduce the others. Wyatt Van Lucci.
What's up, my man?
My boy.
Hey, so,
How you thinking, bro?
I'm good. I'm home, I'm blessed. You feel me? I wake up to my kids. Shit.
Yeah.
I can't ask them no more.
Is how you moving now? Back to the 15, 16-year-old. Did you ever imagine that you would need this much, or is this just for certain situations?
Back then, you know, I probably wanted to think that I needed it, you feel me? But like now, I get the picture, you feel me? I know this shit, like this shit serious, you feel me? This shit can make or break me, it can change my life forever, you feel me? I can leave a legacy for my kid. You know, when you young, you don't be about shit like that, you feel me? You just be all for self. So
I see a dynamic, or what people are seeing the dynamic is what one city has been able to produce. And I don't just jokingly say it, but I really mean it. Like, I'm a athlete, or a former athlete, you know what I'm saying? You're a recording artist, right? In Atlanta, you don't know if you'll be sitting next to a congressman. You don't know you'll sit next to the Atlanta Braves pitcher. You don't know if you're sitting next to Atlanta scammer. You don't know if you're sitting next to a preacher. You don't know if you're sitting next to a principal. It's so much. It's a melting pot of blackness, in a sense that I wouldn't be who I am without what I've learned from this city.
For real.
Now, you spent a lot of time in prison. Take us through, not the journey, but what did you enjoy first when you know, kind of came out? What were you looking forward to?
That's freedom. Yeah, feel me? Waking up the next day and goddamn, ain't nobody gotta tell me you can get in the shower, or you can't come out the room until 8 o'clock, or you know, just normal shit. Walk to the refrigerator, grab me something to drink out the refrigerator.
Right.
You feel me? Cause a lot of people take that type of shit for granted. And my kids, same my kids and my family, shit like that.
For sure. So, you've been through fame, music, trials, and now freedom. Sitting here today, how does it feel to kind of like have that normalcy of, like, bro, I'm out? And are you going through, not collateral damage, are you shell-shocked through what you've experienced?
I ain't shell-shocked. You feel me? I feel like I had to go through what I had to go through to get where I'm at.
Right.
You feel me? So, it's a give and a curse. You feel me?
Yeah.
Shit. And like, nigga gotta go through something bad, but at the end of the day, it's a reward at the end. You feel me?
For sure.
And if I had to do it, I'd do it.
Me being a fan, right? And I remember we got mutual friends, you know, a person I have a lot of respect for, and Day-Day. Guys that, you know, have cemented their legacy, whether you know who it is or not. You feel me? Back when it was been broke before t-shirts, everybody had them shirts.
Everybody.
Nigga, who in the hell created it? And here he is at my house shooting dice, like, boom. Or, you know, this person said they just met this person over here, they shooting, they playing spades, they over here, they at just a function. And to see the impact, you know what I'm saying? And doing it in a way that's your authentic way, my authentic way, everybody's way. I'm reminded about a project, Wish Me Well. Sorry, kid. And Traumatized was like something, I just played it here before we went on air, and it's like, damn, bro. I'm scrolling down, I'm like, that was 2015?
Yeah. 10 minutes ago. 10 years ago.
10 years! But I'm like, 2015 for me was such a monumental time. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, golly, I had that on repeat. That was a part of my, like, place going into the game, playing the game.
Nah, for sure, for sure.
Like, do you ever see the maturation from you when you create that? You probably was like the little homie.
Oh, for sure.
Well, now you the big homie. Do you feel the pressure? You feel the respect? Do you even acknowledge that growth?
I definitely feel the respect. And, you know, sometimes I feel the pressure, but shit, God won't put too much on me that I can handle.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you're the chosen, you just gotta, you chose, so you gotta lead.
Yeah.
You gotta take on that responsibility. I've been a leader, shit, so it ain't hard to just carry that burden with me.
Yeah. What is it truly like? Because you get to experience life where niggas inside 285, they'll never know. You know what I'm saying?
So,
And it's tough. It's hard because what's the word that you say or people say? Survivor's guilt.
no, so.
Where you feel like you got to bring everybody on. But going through that transition, and I want to stay here for a while, going through that transition from the little homie to now, when folks see, oh, bro, that Lucci. And you see the impact, or you see how, you know what I'm saying, little niggas look at you.
So.
And everything that you say they gonna do, you have so much power. How do you feel the responsibility to direct the younger generation?
See, at first, you know, I was young and wild, so I probably wasn't leaning in the right direction. A little bit, but still, I was still young too. But now I know, like, my voice means a lot. You feel me? Me going down to sit down and be around so many young niggas who done, like, gave their life, you feel me, on like, little bullshit. I had to sit there and think, like, bro, when I come up, I gotta change the narrative. You feel me? Because all young niggas know is drill. You feel me? This or that. And that, you know, we got this shit, you feel me? But I also rap about real shit, like, you know, taking care of my family, taking care of my kids, kind of my responsibility, you know, standing around my morals and my principles. So we gotta change the narrative. We gotta show young niggas all about that. We gotta teach young niggas unity. You feel me? Because that's what got all the, you know, Atlanta niggas who poppin'. That what got us here. We were together at one point. You feel me? But when a lot of bullshit started happening, all the young niggas looking at the bullshit, and they looking like, whatever we own, that's what they own. You feel me? So when we change the narrative, you know, some people gonna be, it gonna take a little time for them to get with it. But I think it's up to us to change it. You feel me? Because our voice mean the most.
So you were saying off camera, like, you got individuals that are virgins.
So really, they picking up guns before they have sex. They catching bodies. They got 30 years never had sex. You feel me? Like, it ain't all about sex, but it's just, you know, when you young, you know, like, when you young, bro, I know me when I was young, bro, I used to like to talk to girls and have fun and shit. Like, we used to go kick it. Go out to eat, go to the movies, go to the film, everybody, you feel me? It ain't that. These young niggas wanna go kill somebody, rob somebody, and they young, they like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Going to jail, catching 30 years. And I'm sitting there talking to them, and they don't realize.
It don't hit.
Yeah, it don't hit them yet. But, see, I was sitting there, we was like on the yard, but we was in the cave. It was like everybody in their different age. And there was a young nigga, he was like 17, no, he was like 18, 19. And he had 30 years. And then there was the older nigga, he was like, he probably like 40, 42 or some shit. And he was telling the young nigga like, bro, I've been in here before you was even thought of type shit. And when he told the young nigga that, I seen it in the young nigga face like, damn, it's gonna be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's some deep shit. What a nigga tell you, bro, I've been in prison before you, when you let somebody nuts that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just sitting there, I know I'm going home, I got my little time, I done did my 4 years. I don't love cuz shit, bro.
No, it hurt. Yeah.
So, but I'm looking like, damn, bro, been in here all his life. Little bro finna spend the rest of his life in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
That shit's serious, but the young niggas ain't looking at it like that until they get situation. And even in that situation, they running around the dorm with a bunch of young niggas, and they shit on the same shit.
Yeah.
But it just take for us to let them know that, but that ain't the move.
Yeah. I see a situation where you created music kind of antagonizing or prompting that type of behavior. So we're going to talk about this latest project, but do you in part feel responsible for some of the ways that the kids kind of moved up?
No, for sure. But not all my shit ain't like that. But yeah, because that shit was on. Everybody was on bullshit. You gotta be accountable for that shit. So yeah, I feel like I'm one of the reasons for that shit. Yeah. So that was why when I was coming out, I'm like, they gotta change the narrative, bro. It ain't all about that shit. They ain't trying to go sit in jail for the rest of their life, man. You feel me?
Like when you have these interactions with kids or children or young adults, what's the first cue that you already know this particular person may be on a different type of time, or you going the wrong way? And what's your strategy to impact them in a way that, you got a lot of insight.
See, me, I kick it to them like a big brother. Like, yeah, you don't supposed to be no hoe, you don't supposed to let no niggas push you and all that. That's cool. But now we're gonna have fun when you with me. I'm finna teach you how to, like, if you're a child, I'm gonna teach you how to be a child. But you gotta have fun. You feel me? You gotta go kick. Ain't nothing wrong with being a kid. You feel me? But these niggas wanna go fast. And when you get in grown up situations, you be wishing like, damn, I could have been doing this. You feel me? So I kick it with them and we go have fun. And we go paintballing, athletics, goddamn, all types of little fun shit. Yeah.
Juice WRLD, what's going on, baby?
You can see in their face like the joy, like
what's happening?
Fun. Y'all ain't smoking weed today. Y'all having fun. Y'all need supposed to do this all the time.
Yeah. When I have these interactions every single time, like I see, I don't even know, I've seen them in a minute, but like the water boys.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, big bro. Hey, man, help me out, big bro. Man, you in that big old car, big bro, man, help me.
And that's one. Then you see three. Then you see three turn to a six. Six turn into
I was just chilling watching this little interview, man. Just chilling, man, promoting the channel. Getting on here, promoting.
But when you start
you know what I'm saying? Getting the channel lit, man.
I remember having this conversation with
so everybody, they see me, subscribe. Hit the like button. I don't give a damn. Move on. Shit. This ain't the show for real. This is me promoting on my live. But the people that fuck with me, that really fuck with me, like you'll come in, say what's up, you know what I'm saying, say hey to a nigga, and say it back, and then, we have our little whatever. But this is for people to come in, subscribe. You can come in, subscribe, and haul ass. You know what I'm saying? But just come in, subscribe, and we just trying to get the channel to grow. You feel me? Take it to the next level.
If you a hustler, you gonna get the Toyota. You gonna get the doggone Prius. You gonna get the dually truck. You gonna get the Plucker. You gonna get the Rolls Royce. You gonna get the Benz. You gonna get the doggone Scion.
For sure.
Ain't collected all. I said, bro, y'all niggas ain't trying to make money. You know what I'm saying? Cause I ain't never seen a $100 bill or a $1 bill that had somebody's name on it or what it was from or how they did. It all look the same.
I'm sure.
You know what I'm saying? So bestowing that type of wisdom on these kids is like, I said it briefly. But these kids will pick up a gun and pick up a book. But I don't even care about you picking up a book. Just be around somebody that can, hey, what you pay?
Somebody you can learn from.
Like, learn from. You feel me? Because when I was coming up, I ain't about to proclaim that I was any type of...
Granger knows that if you're a lineman in charge of keeping the lights on, you go to great lengths.
Like, God or whatever. I believe in respect. That's what my father taught me. I believe in respect. The partners, they had certain situations, and I obviously went to Weather. We had niggas from Washington Road, had niggas from Redo. This was before they even had Langston Hughes. So all them kids that came from the other side of Kent Creek Marketplace, they came to our school. So the optics of Westlake was, I go to that bougie school. But everybody was coming from everywhere. So I was burst with, get high. I also knew like what fly was. You know what I'm saying? Growing up, in high school, a Range Rover to me, if I had an option to choose a Range Rover or a Caprice Classic, I'm going with the Caprice Classic. You feel me? With some beat in that hoe. That was just that's all I knew, because that's what I was exposed to. So now I see situations where I always had an eye of money. 24s and the car clean. I see how that nigga, boy, that nigga just look like he got money.
And nigga inspired to be like,
Dad, it was never the nigga that was killing or like, cause them type of niggas from where I grew up, they were bummy. They was always mad that they didn't have it. I always looked at the fly niggas that had the girls. This is what I like. This is where I came from.
so.
You feel me? So now, when you have that responsibility to be what niggas is or youngsters looking at now, it's like, hey, bro, I want that. Cause that's how I was. I'm like, bro, I seen them come around with a Grand National, and then they used to have the paint design of like a cartoon characters.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like they'll have an M&M's or a Bugs Bunny, boy, that bill will be beautiful. And then you'll hear 3
You
miles
say, I wish
away,
I'd be
still
famous.
rattling this truck.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna be, you know,
Man,
fame ain't really the game. It's just in exchange for being great. That's all.
So,
You know,
but
fame
now,
come with being great.
you know what I mean? They don't want that.
You know what I'm saying?
They
So when
want-
you great,
they
do
be
what you
like
do, and you own it.
And the drillers and the,
That's
but
what
they
come
don't
with it.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
That's how all the great monuments of the world, that's how it's all built, on people being great. And the only way you get acknowledged is if you great.
You know
what I'm saying? So me personally, just being able to be great is what's gonna make me famous. You know what I'm saying?
And I understand when you got
Just being who I am and being the blaze and continuously promoting my channel, promoting my brand, promoting who I am, promoting my life, promoting everything that I got that got to do with Tay Blaze. That's what's gonna make me famous, bro. But famous is just a fair exchange. You feel me? It's just a fair exchange. Appreciate the light. It's just a fair exchange of being great. That's all it is. That's all it is. That's how I look at fame. Fair exchange of being great. If I can come up with something or be something or you know, yeah, come up with something or be something, guess what? That makes me famous. That can make me famous. If I'm a gas cook, guess what? Bitch gonna know me. If I can build real good, guess what? Bitch gonna know me. If I can talk real good, bitch gonna know me. You know, if I look real good, bitch gonna know me. You know what I'm saying? Because being great is what makes you famous. For real.
Life's all about leveling up. Whether eight. If you know me, you know that ours for $8. And snatched it back and said, nigga, if I ever see you smoking weed, I'ma beat your ass. So I've never smoked weed a day of my life because of that threat from my older brother. So, and it was like, bro, I felt that. And anybody who has a and niggas around you move and they know who you are, they would never like make you be a part of that because you I was always a dude, man, you different, nigga. Watch out, man. You ain't but what? Nigga, watch out.
So,
People will protect you. That's why when the people who don't necessarily know how the hood works, they're not even going back there. There is a sense of protection that you feel in your own environment. You see what I'm saying? And that happened for me. When I growing up, I would come back wearing my team, you know what I'm saying, gear, still having partners and homeboys that I would have an affinity for, like, just concerned, like, hey, bro.
What's up? What's going on? Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I'm just chilling, watching the little interview. That's it. I promote the channel. You know what I'm saying?
You genuinely care about a person, but y'all rose and
Appreciate you for coming by, fucking with the Blaze.
different. So, and then you had a sound to this motivation, gangster aura, toughness, but also inspirational. When you listen to Lucci's or YFN Lucci music, where did that sound come from?
I grew up listening to like Wayne, goddamn Jay-Z, T.I., Rick Ross. You know, all of them. So, at first when I was young, I used to be rapping. And I was hard, I knew how to just rap. But shit, I listened to niggas like Wayne song. I'm like, damn, bro, I want to rap like that. Damn, I want to rap about something, bro. You feel me? And I had to sit there and like, I got to go through some shit. You feel me? And once I started going through shit, I just started spilling my pain on the music. Like, shit, I'm gonna talk about it, cause nigga don't vent to nobody. You feel me? I ain't type to just sit there.
Vaughn, what's going on? I'm making a
how I feel about
double
this,
call
how this girl
person.
hurt me or this. I ain't gonna tell no nigga that, but
What's that?
I ain't had no problem going in the booth. It was a time that I might make everybody get out the studio when I'm rapping. Like, y'all just go do something.
What's going on, Pirates?
And that's the time used to make the hardest song. Go on there and just talk about whatever on my mind. And like with the melodic shit, you know, like I used to listen to a lot of R&B shit too. So I just put it together, like, yeah, and that's how it sounded.
So, was there a person that kind of, hey, well, you got some?
It was a couple of people. It was like, for sure, my big brother came. Nut, like Nut used to be like, boy, your shit hard, like, boy. A lot of niggas from my hood. You feel me? When I seen, like, I used to make music, and they really used to be like, they'll steal the music. Like, well, give me this, let me rap with this one. So I see them listening to it. You know, niggas ain't just asking for your music because you their partner.
For sure.
Shit, I don't give a damn if you my partner. If that shit ass, oh, listen.
Yeah, for real.
But so when I see everybody, they asking for this shit, they want to listen. So I'm like, I knew I had something in, and it just, I stayed down. I'm like, I gotta keep going. Yeah.
We always hear kids talk about wanting to be a rapper. You all said that you want to do. There's a phase in your life where you're like, no, I want to be a rapper. But for the person who sees this and talking about your journey to being who we know you to be today, what was those phases that you went through to really craft your pen and craft your voice?
Man, every day rapping. Like, a nigga once told me, like, bro, if you want to do something, like, whatever you want to do in life, you gotta do that shit down there every day, all day. You gotta live and breathe and think about that shit all day, every day.
Yeah.
So, like, I used to pick up my microphone, and I had that shit in my room, like, they had a microphone hanging on my ceiling, man. I was set up in my room, and I used to rap down there every, you know, and they'd go outside, have fun, but come back in the house, come rap. So, and then, like, when like, they'd be asking me, like, damn, bro, like, I want to rap. And I tell a nigga, like, well, you want to rap, or you want to make money? Because it's a difference. You feel me? I'm like, bro, I ain't rap for, you feel me? I ain't rap for the money. I rap because I like to rap. I like to make music, and I want people to hear my shit and fuck with my shit. I want to recite my shit and see the whole crowd singing my shit. You feel me? It was never about the money. So niggas looking at it like, damn, I want what you got. That ain't gonna get you like I got. I mean, that ain't, you get what I'm saying? That ain't gonna, you gotta want that drive I had. You gotta want that passion I had for this shit, because I love this shit, you feel me? Yeah, I got it.
So we can appreciate this next question because everybody's story is different. When did you first witness, or what's your story behind the first time you witnessed Birthday Bash?
I think I was with my baby mama. We were young though. We were like probably like 17 or some shit, 16. And she took me to like my first concert. And like just to see, like, you know, I think Dro probably there. You know,
The black boy swag drove before Day One drove. But that was like around the same type of thing.
I think it probably was Black. I don't know, I can't lie. No, it was Day One, because he was doing the show to me and shit.
Yeah.
But you know, Dro used to be in Summer Hill a lot. So for me, like, to see him on that stage, it's like, damn, and then a lot of more people too, cause,
You know, for sure.
yeah, but that's to see somebody I know, I used to see, you know, that shit motivation. You feel me? Like, damn, bro, he can do that shit, right? I know I can do that. You feel me? And it was just one of those moments, you feel me? One of those moments. But Birthday Bash used to be crazy.
Every person in Atlanta understands, and if you don't understand Birthday Bash, that tell me how old you are. You know what I'm saying? Birthday Bash, bro, you can get a girl's number, get robbed.
Everything.
Get everything in Birthday Bash. But you talk about something as far as your drive, but also understanding the business. Who's the person that put you on the business not just coming from Atlanta, not just being, you know, in the streets, not just being, you know, a rapper, but getting to the business and doing right by it?
I always wanted to learn. I guess, like, you know, I might be high, and certain people might not take you so serious. So, but I was always like, bro, how you do this? Like, how I get that? How I get my message? How I got down? How I build my own label? How I do this? But a person who's like really like, hey, bro, you gotta lock in, bro. If you want this shit for real, if they be on my ass, bro. He be like, bro, you gotta know your shit. Like, you gotta know how much money you get. You gotta know what your money coming from. You gotta know, goddamn, your percentages. You gotta know a lot of shit. And it was Day.
Tell the people about you and Day Day's dynamic.
Well, I met Day through TIG, and we built a relationship. You feel me? And I used to always ask them like, this shit business or this shit family business? Like, if it's business, I'll let you know. Cause man, I love y'all. You feel me? And how I was, you feel me? And I guess Day, he used to be the same way. He like, bro, I ain't in it to just get over on no nigga. For sure. Because his brother used to rap. And he like, man, my brother got fucked over in the rap shit, so I don't want to fuck over nobody. You feel me? And he was just a person I can always call and ask a question, tell him how I feel about something. And if I want to cry, then I can cry to him. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how we built our bond.
Yeah. Like, when you listen to your music, there's an evidence of vulnerability. You feel me? That not a lot of men, black men specifically, are A-channel and unlocked. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Telling people how you feel, like that, like, man, a woman hurt my feelings, bro. Like, man, that nigga really tried me. Like, how, hey, bro, like, I ain't just feeling like it today. How are you able to do those type of emotions and really speak about it?
I feel like that was man in the music shit. That's what my brother always tell me. But it's like, you can't get scared to talk about what you want to talk about. Like, it's music. This shit poetry. This shit feelings. Like, people feel this shit. All the big hits, the old hits back in the day, they were telling you how they feel. Even the R&B singers, they were telling you how they feel. And even a gangster can relate to this shit. You feel me? Everybody got feelings, so why not talk about yours? You know what I'm saying? Ain't no telling who you gonna touch.
On this project, you're not just flexing, you know, about what you got. You got songs about your kids, about pain, about God. Was that something that prison taught you from your storytelling and incorporating that, but also the things that you went through?
I wouldn't say prison taught me that, but prison gave me something else to talk about. Yeah, man, because I was going through. So, like I said, I don't just rap about what I got. Because shit, everybody ain't got shit. Everybody can't relate to goddamn riding in the road world. Everybody can't relate to running around their big ass house. Like, young niggas like to hear that shit sometimes because it's a little motivation. People go through shit. They want to put in your CD when they have a bad day, and like, damn, I gotta keep going. Like, damn, Luke say he never gave up. Shit, but I can't give up no matter how hard this shit get, feel me? Or goddamn, well, I got 4 kids. Other nigga might got 2 kids, 1 kid, 6 kids. Like, I gotta be in my kid's life like Luke. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the type that I rap about. I'm trying to teach niggas how to be a better man. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
How to be a real man. You feel me? All that other shit don't matter.
Yeah. Obviously, being from Atlanta, what's one of the things about the city that never leave out of where you go?
Sunday, Jaden Daniels meets the Commanders against Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. America's Game of the Week, Sunday at 4 Eastern on Fox. New Airline. 7 immune-supporting nutrients. Our most complete support yet.
Ooh, I like this one. At City, we design it with value, so you can do more. We make it with options, so you can make it yours. And we do it with joy, so you can make life a little brighter. At City, we design each piece to be at the heart of life's greatest moments, with styles you love as much as the ones you share them with. City Furniture, designed for life.
Celebrate Zaxby's birthday with half-off handcrafted milkshakes. Who's got the sauce?
Damn, that's a tough one. A lot of shit. Shit, my accent.
Right?
Yeah, I'm gonna be me regardless. I'm gonna talk like how I want to talk because
I can button it up, you know, but I can unloose that button with
it.
You feel? All of them twins, you know, homeboy, like, shouted.
You can't change that
Ever. Never. It's my bravado. Like, I ain't never shrunk in no room just to make room for something.
Feel me? Yeah, nah, I'm gonna be me. Yeah, where I come from, I'm proud of me.
Yeah, for sure. And still talking about your rap career, did you ever have a moment where you're like, okay, like I got something special? When was your aha moment where you like,
Damn.
oh, this ain't no hobby no
When
more?
I'm making Wish Me Well, the first one.
For real?
Yeah. Like, there was a song called Mom's Favorite Song. I mean, I think it was called. But I'm in the driveway. I had just got my new Camaro. I had a red Camaro dropped up.
Yeah.
So I'm playing the song, and my mama sitting on the porch. And on the song, I was like, the only time a nigga lights was off was in a thunderstorm. Thank God, and I thank you, Mom. And then my mama, she was sitting there, and she was like, yeah, ain't that right? And it's like, damn, my mama listen to this shit. She feel this shit. Like, she see I ain't just rapping about bullshit. I'm rapping about, this is my life.
Yeah.
And at that moment, it's like my mama can feel this shit. I know the world don't feel this shit.
Yeah. Did you speak about, having a relationship with your mom? Was your dad was around?
Yeah, my dad was around.
Were they together? What was
They wasn't together.
So, like,
they cool though.
no, for sure, they cordial.
They
Cordial.
Yeah, but they wasn't around.
So, as you speak about different things and what you stand for, being a father is something that's extremely important, right, to you, and it's evident. Who taught?
Damn. I can't really say nobody taught me that, bro. That's just a song that I always wanted.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Like, no offense to my pop was in my life, you feel me? Like, but I just always wanted, like, my dad be here with me all the time. Like, you feel me? I want to go over my dad. I want to ride with my dad in their car. I want to have these talks with my dad. You feel me? So, I want my dad to take me here or take me there. So, I was like, shit, bro, when I have my first daughter, like, I'm looking at her, like, I'm going to be here with you every step of the way. I'm going to teach you everything. I'm going to show you everything. I'm going to watch your first time you fall out of the bike, or I'm going to be there when you got graduate kindergarten, it's like, I don't know, I just always wanted to provide and take care of my people. Yeah. Feel me? I don't really think. I ain't learned that from nobody. I watch movies and shit. I watch movies and the people in the movies I wanted to be like was like me. Yeah.
Now, there is a phase, I'm going back to something that I went, when people talk about creating broken homes or creating broken families, coming from a person who has multiple, mothers of children that I have, for you, what is that situation like? And here, breaking homes, how do you rebuttal that?
I don't know, some people have it different. I don't think just all broken homes fuck up people. I don't know what you think. You think they fuck up? You think it's that? Well, I probably can't say that because I ain't never stayed in a fixed home. So I don't know what the difference would be. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you feel me? So, I only can make all wrongs right now. Okay? You feel what I'm saying? Like, I see people's dynamic. Man, I want it to be everything that TV teaches us. The Bible says. But my reality just wasn't the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody everybody's life or transformation is different. And I say this quote respectfully, how I grew up. I always knew right from wrong, I just didn't always do right. Yeah. So when you do have children, I thought that this was gonna be my forever. Then life happened. Then what? Bang. Then what you gonna just say? I'm gonna start over. No, you got children, brother. Like you gotta, you know what I'm saying? So that's my reality. I see your situations, and I'm like, yo, I always want to ask people, because that's the thing now. Like folks are like, man, well, you just need to settle down. Well, I'm like, yeah, but what about the ones that's already here? You still have to do right by them, right? You feel me?
Same way. I get it.
Yeah. I get it. So it probably wasn't father, but who were some of your heroes growing up in Atlanta?
Jesus. I don't know why you fuck with Jesus.
Yeah, man.
Jesus, T.I., shit, Guwap.
But were there somebody that you tried to model yourself after or carve your own lane? Like how did you, like being a rapper is like a typical thing if you ain't going nowhere after high school, right? Like, for folks to say, like I'm gonna make music, or I'm gonna be a rapper. You know, you have some type of foundation where they're like, man, this is some of him or some about her that I want to incorporate in my tone, my position.
I always wanted to rap like Wayne, dress like Jim Jones, got down, get women like Nelly.
But that's real.
So, you know, that and get money like Jake. Have the brain like Jake.
That's hard. So Keys to the Streets and Everyday We Live was joints that were anthems, like, and that dare I just say in Atlanta, like, no, like these are anthems for a good time, like for people. What project or what song did you kind of step outside of Atlanta, like, yo, like, this one of the ones?
Everyday We Live for sure. Key to the Street, Heartless. The Heartless, that's like performing everyone, just watching everybody with that same reaction. That shit be crazy. Like, damn. You know, at the time you making that shit, you don't really know what it's gonna do. You feel me? You just enjoying yourself, rapping in the studio. But once it come out and you see the impact it have on people, that shit be crazy. Like I don't know, like the type of moment, you know, you play football, so probably your first touchdown. That shit, it's like one of them feelings. Yeah, man, everybody, all these goddamn fans out here, you done stole, you feel me? I don't know, like that type of feeling.
Nigga, how you come up with your ad lib?
I don't know, but I just...
Then you go anywhere. You go anywhere, bro. And then someone think it's funny, but it's like, like,
I just...
Who do that?
I just go in the booth, bro, and I just zone out, and I just get it, just melody, you know. Melodies. And once it sound go out, now that shit sound good, keep that key. Come on, I'll be like, keep it, but...
But that's been this ongoing sound for time and time in life. We all know a major part of rap and music as a whole is the ad-libs to kind of like, oh, that's him.
People gonna feel them.
You feel me? Like, everybody have them. You know, 2 Chainz, my partner, they're like, 2 Chainz? Like, everybody is this. Guwap, you know what I'm saying? You go down them all. Now, when you talk about yours, I'm always intrigued to kind of, where did it stem from?
I don't know, it was just a sound I made when I was in the hood. I was like, well, that shit hard.
Yeah.
And it just hit. Once I seen everybody fucking with it, I kept going.
It's pieces that you created, Everyday We Live. Rest in peace to PNB. But what was that grief process like for you?
Man, you know, I was in jail at the time. And there was so many rappers like just passing away. And like at first, you know, when you're in jail, but it's like you feel so disconnected from the world because you're there. So you really, you be like, man, that shit ain't real. That shit can't be real. You feel me? But once I got out, it hit me. Cause it's like, damn, I can't call these certain people. That shit, get folk really gone. You feel me? And you know, when you got a relationship with rappers and shit, bro, that shit be fucked up. It's like, damn, bro, like, this our life, this our job, and our shit. It's like dangerous because who we are, and the things we got. And the people that keep losing their life over bullshit, that shit be crazy.
Have you ever thought that that could have been you?
Yeah. When people ask me, did I have any regrets about, like, you know, going to jail and shit, I was like, no, because maybe God will protect me. Maybe God will set me down so he can cover me and make sure I come back home to my kids and shit. And get my mind right so I can get all the bullshit so I can continue to live and continue to provide for my family. So, yeah, I thought that a lot of times, I'm like, damn, but that shit could have been me.
For sure.
Anytime.
I see a situation, like, and this is where I relate to really knowing what's going on. And from my perspective, that who all gonna be there? It's like, like, when you own that affiliation, and the affiliation to me is gang-related activity, any type of beef or disagreement. When you see circumstances kind of happen, when you hear about PNB, when you see Nipsey, when you see Dolph, all these individuals happen in their respective, you know what I'm saying, places, or in the hood, so to speak, around their own individuals. For you, you see or hear about these type of things being on the type of time that you work on. What's your thought process?
Gotta change your environment. You hear me? Because you never know what's gonna happen. You never know who feel the way about it.
Who's envious of it?
Yeah, you hear me? So you just gotta be mindful, bro. You gotta know, like, bro, if it ain't work, if it ain't the thing that important to you, once you make it to this status, bro, you gotta leave it alone, right? Ain't nothing wrong with change. You feel me? But you gotta accept the fact and grow up and know, like, they gonna change. Hell yeah. What everybody say, like, oh, that nigga got the money, change, come around. Hell no, don't come around. Why should that come around? Ain't shit there for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get here. I ain't trying to come back there. You feel me?
Boosie has said or mentioned rappers are not safe in their hometowns. Would you agree?
I agree and disagree.
Speak on.
Cause I ain't gonna lie, I love Atlanta. It's hard for me to leave. I can't leave motherfucker. But like I was just saying, like the people you love and you be around the most, they have envious ways of you, and you never know what they'll do to you. You know, so he's right about that. But in a way, it's still people who love you too and who gonna protect you. Right. You feel me? So you just gotta know how to move. See, some people just move crazy, and that's why things happen to them.
So it's like, and I'm going off the dome in regards to me and how the dynamic of Atlanta works, because when you go other places, New York, they got different boroughs, right? Brooklyn, Bronx, you know, Long, like, whatever that is, cool, I respect it. Chicago, they got different spaces, different places. Florida, different counties, cool. LA, it's whatever LA was. Texas, same thing. Well, in Atlanta, it's Atlanta. Everybody up under Fulton County. But one zone, you step over across another street, you in a different zone. And people don't realize, like, what is a zone? Zone is defined as a police kind of ordinance of what they precinct. Yeah, you feel me? So, growing up, Jeezy, Gucci, right? T.I., Shawty Love. The list goes on. The 2 Chainz at one particular point, Ludacris. It's so many disagreements, and some wasn't violent.
Your American dream starts with purpose. Find your purpose at GCU. Visit gcu.edu.
They've swallowed their fatigue quick fixes for years. Enough. New Recharge by Vimergy. 10 and vitamins D3 and K2. Our fast-absorbing formula strengthens and energizes you from the core. No quick fixes necessary. Synergy. We can save ourselves. Powerful performance.
They all from work early and swing by Hooky Hour at Torchy's Tacos. Weekdays from 2 to 6 p.m. for half-price drinks, fresh mocktails,
And you were obviously a part of something. I seen Young Thug, Rich Homie. You now see Offset, Speculative, Quavo. Like, when you hear these disagreements with specific individuals, obviously you and Thug, that I'm glad that y'all are working together. So, in that moment, and I'm trying to get you to tap back into how do we even get to this point?
It be bullshit. It always bullshit. And it never the artist, it's the shit around. You feel me? And some shit can be avoided, you know what I'm saying? But you know, everybody got egos. You feel me? That's the main thing. It be the ego and pride. You feel me? Then we feel like, shit, man, fuck that nigga. Shit, fuck that nigga. Shit, it's what? We on whatever y'all doing. But at the end of the day, that shit don't get a nigga nowhere. You feel me?
So for all the confusion, just for people who heard, thought about, and spoke about, from your understanding, how did the disagreement with you and Thug even start? When was the first time you be like, oh, this a beef? Oh, we got differences in agreement?
It was like, this shit was a long time. It was really before, like, I was even rapping. I was just coming in. Like, I was just coming around on Friday. I'm pulling up to the studio with Quan that was, they working and shit. Like, I ain't have no problem with the nigga, you know? But it was like our crew, like my people, their people, might be at Crucial, nigga get the flame, and then nigga steal this, or nigga shoot up their car, nigga like the car, nigga, you know, it's just little shit. It's a whole bunch of little shit that just kept happening.
But what was it that was like, when you knew it was
bullshit, it wasn't that. It was just like, oh, them niggas just don't fuck with us. So we don't fuck with them. It wasn't no specific incident that made it. It was just every time we was around, it was something.
It was tension.
Yeah, it was just tension.
You never thought to just be like, hey, bro, let me talk to home.
Not really, because it was bigger than me.
Explain.
Like, that shit. Now, when you from a hood, it's a whole bunch of pieces that play a part of the shit. And me, shit, I was no gangbanger, man. Ain't no blood, no crib, no none of that shit. That was blood business. So I can't get in the blood business. Then what I'm gonna say? Hey man, y'all niggas bullshit. Man, they ain't gonna let me. You know what I'm saying? At the time, yeah. So I was just trying to get in and do what was best for me. You feel me?
But for people who don't understand, it's where you from and what he from. It's walking distance.
Yeah, we both in the wrong thing.
Do you understand? Like, and I don't think people really understand, because like you could be Dallas, and then you be like, okay, Houston don't really rock with Dallas.
And that shit far ahead.
That's far. Nigga, we talking about a couple.
Yeah, going on.
Down and be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna throw that rock.
What's going on, baby? What's up? Let's hit that like button.
You feel me? Like, I see a lot of folks like Rollo, like a lot of individuals that have been in this environment, and instead of what the optics show, instead of just being like, hey, bro, what's the issue?
And then what I'm telling you is ego. But now I look at it like, bro, we all grown, we all done grown up. You feel me? So when I was in jail, you tell like it don't take a nigga like this to just sit down. Everybody, like, we gotta sit at a table and we gotta figure this shit out. Cause that's the only thing that's gonna stop the young niggas from, yeah. Cause they ain't gonna sit down. Young niggas not gonna sit down.
Cause it's like when you see it, and I'm sorry for cutting you off.
I'm sure.
It's like it don't really be you. It don't really be him. It's the others. It's just like, okay, I gotta I gotta stand on business for my partner. And you rocking with your partner. And what it gonna be? You feel me? What situation where it got personal? Cause talking is one thing, but when you go through it in real time and be like, oh no, wait, what?
It get personal when them bullets get this one.
Yeah.
That's when it get personal. Once that shit get going, personal. No matter what.
So beyond fighting.
The fight was cool, but see, like I told you, this day and era is different. The fight don't always lead to the shooting now. See, back then, long time ago, they could fight, and then we'll see each other again in that week, and this is what it is. We fought.
Yeah.
But the new era, a fight will be the shooting.
Was there ever something that was proclaimed to be you when you had no parts of being in it?
Yeah, a lot of times.
You couldn't share? This interview, and I'm not trying to be on a message.
No, for sure.
But this really comes from like, bro, I don't know, nigga, you making money. You making money. Like, y'all know how much money y'all missing? I don't know.
Yeah, they go out certain at the time, nigga be young, nigga be, and got too much pride, too much ego. But like I said, once niggas sit down for this shit and realize like, damn, bro, we almost lost it this way. You feel we could have been in jail for the rest of our life for some bullshit. Nigga wake up. Yeah, man, nigga ain't going through that shit no more. Damn.
So it was reportedly said that you and Thug couldn't directly have communication.
I'm sure.
But you've seen both of you guys on each other's projects, so there was some type of understanding.
And when I was locked up, Savage reached out to me, and he was like, "Man, how you feel out, get on the phone with the other boy?" And I was like, "Shit, I ain't tripping. I ain't gonna do it while I'm in here." He was like, "Nah, it's cool." He was like, "I just feel like y'all need to have a conversation, bro. Cause sometimes that shit don't even be about y'all." And I was open to it. My label and his label, they had communication with each other. Yeah. And shit, they sent him one of my songs, and he sent me one of his songs.
Right.
And then I did his verse, he did my verse, sent it back. That's how it happened.
So, and just understanding, like, where you are now, what things goes through your mind now that you kind of see, and this goes to your growth, that it's not even worth it now?
Shit. My time for one, being away from my kids, ain't knowing like now the opportunity that nigga got, bro. I was sitting down and hearing about the money these niggas were making all their music now. I'm like, boy, I gotta get in. Like, you feel me? If it's not beefing with no niggas now, I don't feel no way about no niggas. We finna get some money. If you want to get some money, we gonna get some money. Fuck with me, fuck with my game. Cause that's where I'm going. I'm going to the money.
Man, shout out to 21 for brokering that kind of peace offering. But is there certain things that is the next step to what you want to also kind of shed light on, like, as far as your growth as an individual without you?
I've been trying to do my labor shit, but when I was in jail, like I had a list to do. I was like, I'm gonna get my own church when I get out. You feel me? I'm gonna buy another home. I'm gonna restructure my deal. You feel me? And when I got out, I started checking out my list. You feel me? I restructured my deal with Fly. You feel me? He got down, gave me my masters. So, and I give him a percentage of my master. I also I like run away from YFN, you feel me? Like I'm always be a young Fly nigga, but
Chemistry
I'm
Dash.
already legend.
Geometry Dash.
Everybody I signed under, they're gonna be already legends. We did a licensing deal with Atlantic, but we still own our shit, but they just
You gotta let me
Distribution.
I gotta actually see the blueprint, you know? See what see what actually talk about, cause you inventing something. You know what I'm saying? That's I don't know what it is, so I gotta see. You know what I mean? I don't know.
And the girl, I gotta be there. I gotta
Press move. I don't know what that is.
I gotta make sure they kids gonna be straight too, cause I'm the one who can do it. Yeah, so I just be super locked right now with everything. Like,
I think like it's honorable for you, you know, kind of have this way of thinking. You know what I'm saying? Now, knowing that it's so much, and it's so much money out here.
too much.
You feel me?
It's crazy.
You know what I mean? So, I'll say it again, but man, shout out to 21 for really brokering the idea of, you know what I'm saying, coming together. You starting your own label. What kind of artists are you have an eye on?
It's not like a certain artist. You know, I sound female. I sound a country artist. Shit, as long as I see you got that passion for it and you love it, and you dedicated to this shit, you know, I'm putting in the hours and the time, and you don't want nothing to be given to you, I'm all for it.
How much is that missed up? Because I done heard you say that multiple times where as long as you put in the hours.
Because people, they think, you know, like, people, niggas making one song and they poppin'.
Yeah.
You feel me? But then they go down. But some niggas get in the game like, shit, all I need is one. I didn't need one. I don't have mentality because, shit, once they're gonna get you a couple million in, you gonna fuck that up this year, next year, you gonna be back fucked up. I'm looking for legacy, like nigga who wanna be a real artist. You feel me? Because watering down the music game, bro. Everybody just rapping about the same shit or think they can rap like, man, he can write it, but that shit ain't that easy, bro. No. This shit a talent. It's like, well, you know what I mean? Everybody think they probably play football, but until you ain't get on that field and get your ass hit.
Everybody do these mixtapes on Instagram, and it's cool, and it's translatable. But it's just a little something different when you somebody in front of you that's trying to stop your wheel from getting the yard. And sooner or later, you just gonna have to, you know what I mean?
I'm already knowing though.
Was there a person that you heard about that you became a new fan of while you was incarcerated?
Yeah. Hurricane Will. I fuck with him, bro. That shit hard. YTV Fat. Who else? I ain't heard about Z and Doma Montana no more a lot though too.
Yeah.
I fuck with that shit.
And these artists are from what area?
Z and them, they from Dallas. YTV, he from Memphis. Well, Arkansas, West Memphis. And Hurricane, I think he from somewhere in Florida.
Yeah.
He from somewhere in Florida. I think that's probably when I got out there, YK, I learned about knowing I was out, like YK nigga. I fuck with her, you know.
For sure. Now, I want to get to something because it's been a cultural phenomenon. You see Thug's first interview after jail. What was your thoughts on it?
Damn, the first one he did, we went over.
Him and Bank. Did you see it?
Yeah, I seen that. I ain't really just watched it all. I seen bits and pieces of it. It was him. Shit, that's what
I think when I saw it, one thing that because as artists you see different ebbs and flows of music that you create. But it was unique to see a man talk about his vulnerable state, not through music. So, you know what I'm saying? And you know, obviously listening to your music, like you got some dark, painful music that you can't just you can't chat GPT like
right. And then like his music ain't really like that, so to hear him talk about that, yeah, like you're right.
And it was unique, you know. Obviously, there's a lot of respect for Bank being from Atlanta and him able to create a safe environment for him to do those type of things. And from the outside looking in, you don't necessarily know what type of time people be on. You've been away for so long that it's like, bro, is he still on that? You know what I'm saying? I know he heard about certain things. We waiting to listen to the music. But those type of things from an artist that went through a lot of similarities, how do you process, and I'm not just in reference to, him.
All right, y'all, I'll be back. I'm finna go get me some food real quick. I'm hungry. I'll be back again with a live.
I don't know.
Y'all just stay tuned, man. Keep fucking with the Blaze. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. You feel me? We did. We're gonna be back with another promotion video live, you know what I'm saying? Get everybody in, you know what I'm saying? Fuck with the Blaze. All right, y'all.